help me welcome to look at the reimagining of Africa through intelligent innovation, Tanaka Mazonde, who is the co-founder of Workerverse. We'll be looking at creating, connecting, automating, reimagining Africa through intelligent innovation. Please give Tanaka a round of applause as he comes up.
Good evening, everyone. I will not take much of your time, but it is a great privilege and honor to be standing in front of leaders who are taking a bold step in changing the future of Africa. And my name is Tanaka. I'm the co-founder of Workerverse. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to walk you through how we are revolutionizing workforce management through precision automation. About 5 years ago, I went to the United Kingdom to pursue my master's degree at the University of Birmingham. Like many others who take this leap of faith, my intention was not to gain a qualification. I also wanted to develop myself, expand my worldview, and contribute to changing the world. Just like many other African migrants who migrate to these European countries, I found myself working in the care sector in the very first month. Now, this was not easy. The intention was for me to fund my living expenses, pay my bills, and put food on the table while I pursue my studies. Little did I know that this was the beginning of far bigger things. It planted a seed of things that I never imagined. Being the very curious person that I am, I began to notice a few recurring problems in the sector that I was working in. It was not just the care sector. These problems were also prevalent in hard-to-fill industries in the United Kingdom, such as construction and agriculture. For instance, I'll take you through just a few challenges that I noticed. Staff were often overstretched, working long hours due to poor workforce planning, and processes that were essentially the heartbeat of the business were still stuck in very long processes, which are time-consuming and very clunky spreadsheets, emails, sticky notes. This gave birth to an idea called Workerverse. In the very first year of our formation, we were accepted into the esteemed University of Birmingham Business Incubator Program, and Workerverse fast became a reality. I'm just going to put you into context of what Workerverse was trying to change. It takes 4 weeks in the United Kingdom to just recruit one worker across the entire recruitment cycle. And 5 employees leave the job in their before they even finish their probation. Companies spend up to £1,300, which is roughly around $1.8, just to recruit and train an employee across the entire life cycle in employment. And to top off on that, 12% of the companies are penalized because of failing to meet regulatory requirements. You have your ZIMRA equivalent called HMRC. So normally processes are done online, and most companies were failing to meet their tax deadlines, which are pretty tight. Workerverse was a game changer in all of this. We introduced an automated platform which we believe that is going to change workforce management, not only in Europe, but in Zimbabwe and Africa at large. Workerverse provides a solution that solves all these problems. All the moving parts of your workforce management are solvable just by the click of one button, which means that you no longer have to sit down and babysit your spreadsheets. You no longer have to take 5 hours for a process that you can just solve at the click of one button through the use of Workerverse. This platform that we developed, we're trying to give companies data and insights at a strategic level at how they manage their companies. This includes how much revenue you are making, how much you are spending on your taxes, how much you are likely to spend on your taxes for the next financial year, all based on inherent data in your own company. Africa, we have I'll specify it to Zimbabwe alone, because when I was doing our market research, we realized we don't have a culture of utilizing inherent data in our own companies, in our own ecosystems. So we built Workerverse just for this specific process. There's going to be a less administrative burden through the use of Workerverse, because we believe that AI has taken the world by storm. And companies that are going to capitalize on their efficiencies and the speed of execution are well poised to take the lead in any market. well, these are some of the functionalities of Workerverse. There's going to be a less administrative burden because as soon as you introduce a platform that eliminates the time that you spend to do some tasks, then it means that you're going to free up some time to do more of the value-adding processes in your business. I'm just going to walk you through some of the functionalities of Workerverse that we believe that are going to be vital in changing the story for companies that are in Africa. This is a platform that, although built in Europe, I believe that at some point, Workerverse is going to play a vital role in Africa, realizing the dividends of artificial intelligence. Forecasting. Most companies rely on audits, which is good to have auditors coming into your company, looking at your projections, looking at where you have been failing, looking at why your revenue has gone up, looking at why your revenue has gone down. Workerverse provides all of this, like I said, through inherent data that is already in your system, that is already in your company's ecosystems. It means that you know, in as much as we might need auditors to come in and audit our companies, audit our finances, Workerverse provides that data at a strategic level so that in-house you also have your own systems that are capturing this essential data. Bringing in third parties is fair and fine, but you also need strategic data at company level such that the speed of execution is improved. You don't have to wait for an auditor to come and give you recommendations before you make a decision on how to grow your company. I'm just going to run through quickly some of the functions. Like I said, it's quite a lot that I have to cover, but the time that I have, I'll just cover a few of the functionalities that I believe are a game changer in us tapping into artificial intelligence and tapping into automating our systems. This is a favorite of most of the early adopters that we've been working with. Most countries in Europe have a very bloated payroll budget because these are countries where there are very high living expenses. So as part of Workerverse, we are tapping into our own population in economically developing countries that are on the rise because the cost of living is too low as comparative to European market. We've introduced a platform where companies can hire from anywhere around the world top talent that can contribute to growth of their companies. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not the first to enter such a market. There are other companies that are already on the rise, but we are coming in to change the story, and we are coming in to provide solutions that are going to turn around our story around artificial intelligence utilization. So far, we've invested 54,000 pounds into building Workerverse. We've put the prototype up. We are engaging early adopters. In the United Kingdom alone, workforce management is a $6 billion market, and we are projecting that Workerverse will reach $5 million £5 million in market cap in the next 5 years. We're intending to go into a Series A round of funding before we launch Workerverse in June next year. And I believe that Workerverse is going to make a change because we want to try and bring this home. My heart is in Africa. In as much as I stay in the United Kingdom, I believe that some of the lessons that I've learned there are going to be tailor-made for us Africans so that we can be able to also change our story to provide employment for young people. Ladies and gentlemen, AI has taken the world by storm. Imagine the possibilities in the next 5 years. Thank you.